Making the decision to relocate abroad from your home and country can be challenging, but it can also be a rewarding one. Because different nations have distinct architectural styles, it might enable you to purchase the house of your dreams and experience a new culture. Additionally, loving a certain food, setting, or temperature can be sufficient justification for thinking about relocating overseas. France is well liked for a variety of reasons. First and foremost, one advantage of residing in France is the breathtaking landscape. If you would prefer a more rural lifestyle, you may buy a house in Colmar. Alternatively, you could choose to live in a busy metropolis like Paris. In today's video, we will talk about the 12 cheapest places to retire in France. Number 12. Montpellier. Montpellier, in the south of France, is a well-liked and surprisingly cheap city for people who enjoy living in a bustling city. Due to the city's tendency to have a high student population, it is an excellent choice for young couples or singles seeking an exciting yet reasonably priced area to live in. Montpellier can also be the ideal size for you if you're looking for a city that isn't too enormous or overpowering. There are still lots of things to do in Montpellier, even though it might not have all the entertainment options that one finds on the streets of Marseille or Paris. There is a wide variety of bars and cafes to choose from, so you can take advantage of both a vibrant nightlife that is ideal for people who like to hang out with their friends over a few drinks, and a rich cafe culture that will leave you feeling renewed and content. Number 11. Antibes. Nestled between Cannes and Nice on the French Riviera, Antibes is a seaside resort town renowned for its star-shaped Fort Carré and its Old Town, which is surrounded by ramparts dating back to the 16th century. Vaux-les-Pins, a stylish resort with a vibrant nightlife, lies on the forested Cap d'Antibes Peninsula, which is lined with stately houses. The Jazz à Juan and the Voile d'Antibes festivals are the main draws in this lively town that is rich in architecture, history, and a captivating tale. The Grand Hotel du Cap Ferrat and Hotel du Cap Aden Rock, two of the most prestigious hotels in the world, are located in this region. The Antibes Yacht Show and the Antibes Six-Day Race are both held in the town. With its energetic ambiance and rich cultural legacy, Antibes is an affordable place to live, especially for retirees from the United States who want to experience the French Riviera in style without going over budget. Number 10. Grenoble. Grenoble enjoys a unique location between the rivers Drac and Isère, at the base of mountains. With its renowned museums, universities, and research facilities in nuclear physics and microelectronics, it's not merely a base for winter sports, but also a center for intellectual pursuits. Tucked away in the center of breathtaking mountain ranges such as the Vercors, Chartreuse, and Dordon, Grenoble, the self-described capital of the Alps, is frequently eclipsed by France's more well-known towns, such as Paris, Nice, or Lyon. But if you look a little closer, you'll see that this bustling place in the French Alps is full of interesting natural beauty, history, and culture. Retirees can enjoy a variety of adventures in Grenoble, whether they are traveling alone, with a partner, or with their grandchildren visiting. These experiences span nature, culture, sports, and even cuisine. Grenoble's affordability is another selling point that entices seniors to consider it as a retirement destination. This is true not only when compared to normal French living costs, but also when measured by American standards. Number 9. Avignon. Avignon, which is located in southern France and hugs a bend in the Rhône River, has the appearance and atmosphere of a medieval fairy tale. Travelers looking for an amazing experience should not miss this charming hamlet, which is tucked away in the heart of Provence, France. Though the town's large 14th-century Palais des Papes, Pope's Palace, in the city center is its main draw, the town itself is a youthful place with lots of interesting boutiques, beautiful cafes, and squares perfect for selfies and social media updates. With over 2,000 performances over 3 weeks, Avignon explodes in July with its grand 3-week-long theater festival, the Festival d'Avignon. Every establishment is buzzing with activity, giving the place a Mardi Gras vibe. $1 goes a long way in this quaint old town in France, so even while there's a lot to see and do in fascinating Avignon, it's also noteworthy to note that lodging here is rather reasonable, especially for U.S. citizens who are retiring. Number 8. Tarn. The district of Tarn, which is just a few hours away from the shore, is another well-liked option for anyone wishing to relocate to France. Tarn is a great place to live if you want to get away from the city and live a slower pace of life because it contains a lot of charming villages and towns. One well-known village in Tarn is Cordes-sur-Ciel, which is not only stunning and perched atop a towering hill, but it also exudes a fairy tale atmosphere that is consistent with the legends that surround it. A charming house in Cordes-sur-Ciel can be the perfect place for you to buy and call home. If Cordes-sur-Ciel isn't your cup of tea, you might like the Poikelcy. Known as the Fortress of the Wood, Poikelcy is a little community with amazing woodland and woodland creatures, making it a very unique place to visit as well as live. Number 7. Nantes. Nantes is a city in western France that is fairly remote from the ocean. On the other hand, it is a very cheap city with a green lifestyle, excellent safety, and low cost of living. Nantes' dedication to sustainability makes it an ideal place to live for people who want to reduce their carbon footprint and lead eco-friendly lives. Nantes is not a city that moves quickly. This is undoubtedly the ideal place for anyone who wants to live a laid-back lifestyle and calm down. Nantes does, however, have a few distinctive features to offer. For example, they have a thriving artistic community. Additionally, there are a ton of parks available if you love the outdoors. Number 6. Colmar. Colmar's well-preserved old town close to the German border features cobblestone alleys dotted with museums and half-timbered early Renaissance and medieval structures, including the renowned Unterlinden Museum. It is a major tourist destination because of its numerous fountains, historic churches, and Alsatian Renaissance homes. Additionally, it is situated along the Alsace wine route, with nearby vineyards specializing in Gewürztraminer and Riesling wines. Surrounded by vineyards and historic castles, Colmar, often known as Small Venice for its lovely canals, is a quaint small town that enthralls tourists with its picturesque beauty and rich tradition. Colmar's low cost of living and inexpensive rents make it one of the most attractive but affordable retirement locations in France for American citizens. Number 5. Dordogne. Despite not being a town or city, British expats frequently travel to Dordogne because of the region's affordable and reasonable real estate costs. Furthermore, the Dordogne region benefits from moderate summer temperatures, which makes the climate far more bearable for people who might not be able to tolerate intense heat waves. Popular locations where you might think about purchasing or renting a home include Périgueux, the Dordogne region's capital. But you might also want to think about Bergerac and Sarlat-le-Canada. A well-liked option for people looking to reside in a small French ancient town with charming streets and a more tranquil ambiance is Bergerac, a medieval village near a river. This town is a healthy but vibrant location to live because it is charming and boasts one of the biggest markets. That being said, Dordogne is also regarded as home to the Plus Beaux Villages de France, or the most beautiful villages in France. So this can be the best location for you to find your future home if you want to live in a gorgeous village in France. Number 4. Tours. Situated between the Cher and Loire rivers in France, Tours is a university town and the gateway to the Loire Valley. It is home to the University of Tours. The valley's profusion of vineyards, fruit orchards, artichokes, and asparagus fields have earned it the moniker Cradle of the French. This little Gallo-Roman town, renowned as the Eternal Garden of France, has a timeless Parisian vibe, complete with cafes lining the squares and well-kept gardens. Due to the proactive restoration of its historic neighborhoods in the 1960s, Tours was able to maintain its status as a site of art and history and preserve the site Plumereau, one of the largest restored spaces in Europe. The town is home to the Fêtes Musicales in Touraine, an international festival of classical music, which takes place in February, June, and November. The 3 greatest ways to see the old Tours are by bicycle, foot, or the renowned Little Train. Compared to other U.S. cities, Tours is one of the more affordable places in France to retire to because apartment rentals there are only 1/4 of that amount. Tours is a great spot for retirees to spend their golden years, and the lively town itself is just another reason. Number 3. Troyes. Troyes is a tiny town with a rich history that is situated in the Grand Est region of northeastern France. Located in the Champagne wine region, it's only 87 miles southeast of Paris, the vibrant capital, making it a convenient destination for Americans seeking an affordable European retirement. Troyes has a rich architectural and urban legacy, and has been named a city of art and history. Its numerous protected historical sites, such as the 16th century half-timbered homes still standing, provide a rare window into the past. It goes beyond merely Troyes history and culture. Approximately 25% of champagne is produced in the Aube area, which is a natural paradise for those who enjoy the outdoors. There are also plenty of recreational opportunities due to the region's abundance of man-made lakes, which is the highest in Europe. This charming, ancient town with its champagne tradition is ideal for retirement for Americans. And it also offers inexpensive rental homes, making it one of the many charming yet reasonably priced small towns in France for retirees. Number 2. Châteauroux, the principal town of the Lower Berry region and a prefecture. Châteauroux is located south of Orléans on the roadway and train that connects Paris and Toulouse. Château Raoula, a castle on the banks of the Indre River that dates back to the end of the 10th century, is the source of the name. Beautiful and rich in history is Châteauroux. One of its architectural wonders is the Saint-Martin Gate, which is a remnant of an old stronghold. History buffs visiting the area are drawn to the town's charming medieval alleys, Rue de Landre, Rue de la Vieille Prison, and Rue Grande. The Couvent des Cordeliers, a historic convent from the 13th century, is currently the site of transient exhibitions of contemporary art. Napoleon's friend and colleague General Bertrand originally owned the Musée Hotel Bertrand, an 18th century mansion that now houses magnificent art and mementos featuring the Napoleonic era. With minimal traffic, Base de Loisirs de Belle Isle is a terrific place to unwind and spend time strolling and cycling around the lakes and river in the town center. For Americans looking to retire in France on a tight budget, Châteauroux is a desirable option due to the remarkably cheap cost of apartment rentals. Number 1. Cantal. Situated in the center of France, Cantal is known as the rural core of the country. It is home to the remnants of a single, massive volcano which is extinct. This makes for an amazing and distinctive environment to live and visit, and the Cantal region is a well-liked destination for those who enjoy the outdoors. This area has charming little towns that resemble postcard images, which might make you fall in love. This area has both hiking and skiing for those who enjoy them. This brings us to the end of this video. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing and sharing, so we can keep bringing more content like this. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time. Until then, happy retirement.